Fintails. After making our way to the Devil's Pass to see about finding the purification crystal for Callisto's vampirism, we end up meeting a demon, devil, whatever it was, I'm not sure. It was powerful enough to block out my connection with Dagon. And it did have the purification crystal. But what it wanted for it, I felt maybe had been too high of a cost, but it was not my choice to make. It was theirs. After that, we teleported to Lorbrum. I rushed off to go see Anastasia. Went to her home. There was no answer. I tried messaging her. Still no answer. Tried messaging her father. I started to get nervous. And was heading, as I was about to head back to the others, I saw that the door was not locked. Looked in to find that they had been turned to stone. Running back through town, I had noticed that a lot of people had turned to stone. Apparently something had shifted the balance in such a way that it caused Lorbrum to inhabitants to turn to stone. The only way to fix it is by, in a way, stopping Zalem. I knew the only way I'd feel good about that if we found the other piece of the purification ritual. By help from Lady Pesca's note or letter, we found our way to the island that had it. It led us to this sort of crystal that has some kind of anti-magic field or something. Let's hope this works.
Hi, everybody. I'm Corey. I'm the Dungeon Master for Opportunity Roll. I'm here with the group. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hello!
Let's go ahead and do introductions, and then we will roll right into game. We got to a very suspenseful part in the story so far. So let's go ahead and start with Jace.
Hi, I'm Jace. I'm not used to going first, but I will be playing Caustic, the human keeper.
Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I'll be playing Callisto, your half-elf druid.
Dust.
Hello, I am Dust, and I will be playing Finn, the human bardlock.
Z-Man Ultra.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm going to be playing the first time in snow, Zereth, the human monk of the Old Light.
And last but not least, Rodeo.
Hi, I'm Rodeo, and I play Castor, your grave cleric, Azamar.
Glaive Cleric.
Glaive. I wish. I wish I had a glaive right now.
So, last time we left off, you guys are squaring down at this gigantic purple spined worm. You have an item kind of with you currently in one character's possession that is hindering you, I should say. It is currently giving off a area of anti-magic, basically, to a certain degree. Thankfully, it's not causing like zero magic because then unfortunately everybody would be dead. But spells are not capable in this sphere, in this situation. So,
I have two questions for you, Corey.
yes.
How far is it to like the water from where we're at?
Probably about a 60-foot run, but then a 200-foot drop.
Okay. And on that
Maybe
note,
farther.
do I think that I would have the ability to use my Radiant Soul well under the anti-magic field? It's my class ability, not my class, my racial ability to pop my wings.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
That is why this is such a difficult item.
Yeah.
Sorry, just moving some of the stuff that I need for today's fight over. So let's go ahead. Let's set the mode here.
Shall we?
Go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Not the greatest.
Brutal.
Oh no.
I got a special ability and everything, and it.
Well, I mean, Callisto.
Why
I think.
am I
rolled.
always first?
So let me go ahead and roll for the purple worm.
All right.
So roll 20's not doing great today. I don't think we're doing great as far as rolls go, but it's not horrible.
We had a
So
3, a
let's go
4, a
ahead and
5, a
make this
1,
descending.
and a 17.
So it's going to go Callisto, Zereth, Finn, Castor, Caustic, Worm. Let me add Fidium in here. I don't think you guys want Fidium participating, but at the same time, he should be able to at least move.
Oh, thank God.
As of last time, I know Arwen has retreated into the blade. So, yeah.
Which I believe Caustic is holding.
It even got a 12, so it'll be Callisto, Fidium, Zereth, Finn, Castor, Caustic, Creature.
Callisto.
Callisto.
Callisto. You're good.
Why do I feel like that should be your name if you ever, like, turn into a cow with your druid ability?
No. Stop.
Callisto.
Don't go that far.
I mean-
Okay.
She's Listo
Well-
right now.
All right.
Wait, what did you just say?
You're Elf Listo right now.
I hate it. I hate it so
Elf
much. Okay, moving on. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I'm assuming Wild Shape is not going to work in this space either, right?
No.
Which way is the
Oh,
water?
That's a good question.
Water is directly south from here.
We're on an island. It's everywhere. But copy. Okay. Well, Callisto is armed with stick. And quite frankly, I have no idea how I can be useful in this outside of... can I see the edge of the radius where there's no magic? I would assume
You'll
not,
be able
right?
to feel it, but not see it. Yeah.
Okay. So at the moment, I'm just like, oh god, there's no magic. Okay, great.
You might like even start to go to prepare something, and then like you'll see like fizzles. It won't take an action or anything. It's just kind of like a oh shit.
Okay. Like Callisto, just on instinct goes for. Actually, just for funsies, I imagine on instinct she goes for a hellish rebuke, and then realizes that won't work for multiple reasons. So she is going to hold up her staff and prepare to strike the purple worm if it gets close, and then wait for other people to do things. She's going to try and stand in front of Castor. So I'll do that. There you go.
There we go. Fidium's health is updated. No longer has a puny 12. He's now to 59. All right. Fidium. What could Fidium do at this point?
Can we real quick in between rounds give him orders or things like I Caustic for sure would be yelling at him to leave, to run.
Get to the water is what Castor would be saying.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the water.
Okay, yeah. So let's. I think with that, then he is going to. First thing he's going to do, he's going to cast Magic Missile. He's going to bash it for 5.
How?
6, 7, 8, 9,
He's
10.
He's in the circle.
Yeah, he's in the circle as well.
That's right. Fuck me. See, even I'm fucking screwed by this. Okay.
He can run and then cast it if he wants.
Yeah. So like he.
Which I think
Everything's
is
Sorry,
fun and
guys.
games until you're the victim.
that's like Fidium's
30
move.
feet. Yeah, 30 feet gets him just out. And yeah, then he's going to use that magic missile. We'll go with the 3 already rolled. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 points of damage to this worm as you kind of. So this will actually also give you guys like a relative feel for maybe how far this kind of goes out. So maybe this could be a good way of kind of helping you guys see the distance here. Where the fuck is the purple worm's health? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I previously rolled that.
It should have a lot.
Yeah. It definitely does. Okay, so that ends Fidium turn. Zereth.
Zereth is close enough for to be able to have heard Caustic yell that to Fidium, sorry. And so Zereth's going to cross over in front of everybody to be right up next to the worm, but directly between the worm and where the magic missiles just came from. And he's going to shout to Fidium, "Further, Fid! Get somewhere safe and stand still." And then I'm going to knock out a... oh, my character sheet's over here. Going to knock out a couple of attacks. Using my fists, because they're more effective now. First attack, second attack, martial arts attack.
Whoa!
Ooh.
What does that mean? Oh. Oh,
Damn.
good.
2 crits.
Incredible.
28 and 2 crits.
So this worm was not expecting this. This worm was probably like shaking its head from the magic missile, exposing maybe some chitin that had come loose from its rising out of the ground, and I kick it right in the guts.
Should be 32 by my math.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that took my bonus action. So, I actually, we didn't level up last time, didn't we? Did we? So I am actually short 1 point, and I would remind you that my Parendes bond, is still on Fidium from last session because I used the Tears of Glass when we got to the crystal. So I'm short 1 key point, and that is on Fidium and me. +1 bonus to attacks and saving throws.
Ben?
Hey. I'm gonna shout out to the group. Are we running or fighting?
We're not fighting under the crystal.
Okay then. Then I'm going to run to right to Fidium, and it's like, here, take the crystal, and get out of here. And that's all I can do because all my stuff is spells. So that would be my turn. I'm gonna hold out the crystal to Fidium, so when it's his turn, he can just take it. Or can I hand it to him already?
Currently, You can
Shove
hand
it in his
to him. I think
backpack.
It's an interaction kind of thing.
All right, then I'll just hold it out for him. And that'll be my turn.
Castor.
Castor looks at the purple worm, and does it look like it has any eyes?
No.
So it looks like it relies on hearing.
Maybe.
Okay. Castor will move. Hold on. Let's see. Can I move anywhere 30 feet closer to the water? No, I can't. So I will move here. And I will cast. Let me think. Oh, do I try the no damage one? Well, it looks like Zereth is attempting to fight it, so I will. On right, let me get a ruler out. Right there, so on this point right here, I will cast silence.
Okay.
And do I have any bonus actions I can use right now? I do not, so I will continue my movement. I move 10 feet, so I'll move. To there.
I think it goes. I think it goes without saying, just for future, so that we're all aware. If it looks like there's a stump there, or a stone, or body, or trees, those are difficult terrain.
Hey, Corey, I just realized I'm not in a square. Can I pick one of these 4 squares in? I don't know how I'm not centered.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna be in this one.
Okay. Oh, you have just basically immobilized, sir.
Now it's silence.
Oh, that's right. He's deaf. Never mind. Not blind. My bad. Wrong one.
I thought the caster's thinking a sense of it might rely on its ears. That might help hinder its progress.
Fair enough. Caustic, your turn.
All right, so Caustic is going to run over here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet with the spear out, which will now crackle with frost energy, and is going to stab this thing twice, hopefully drawing its sentient away from the little baby boy who punches. So I'm going to stab twice and see what happens. Does a 19 hit?
Just barely.
Okay. Also, with an enemy this big, do I count as flanking with Zare?
No.
No. Okay, I have to be on the two squares further, like the exact opposite end then?
Yeah.
Okay. So 19 just barely hits. All right, so that's 11 piercing, 3 cold, and 1 more stab. A 25 for 5 piercing, 3 cold. And you know what? Bonus action. I'll go ahead and activate my my aura, and I think I can set that up myself. So ash and smoke start swirling around me.
Okay. All right. This thing is going to use an ability. It is known as tunneling. The burrow can burrow through solid rock. It moves through half of its speed. It also, when burrowing, causes no attack of opportunity. 30 feet here.
Does it resurface or is it still underground?
It's going to resurface.
Okay.
And I'm not going to draw holes on the map because that's just fucked.
Well, you've already got one hole on the map. That's basically what it was.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to take 2 attacks. One with a bite, one with a stinger. First one with bite is a 17. Will that hit Caustic?
17 will... Hold on, I have to get to the main page. Will miss Caustic.
Okay. And then we're going to do a tail stinger, which is a natural 1.
And that will also miss Caustic. Thank God, I've seen
Thank-
these numbers, and they look a little dangerous, even for me.
Yeah, so the bite is going to miss. It's going to splinter that tree right next to you, and the stinger is going to leave a crater in the ground, probably equivalent to the amount of damage, leaving a green kind of hue, a nasty speck kind of in the crater. That'll end its turn.
Yuck.
Callisto.
Very technical term. Okay. Callie, seeing kind of the edge, well, not the edge, but like starting to understand how this general space works with the aura, is going to step out of it. And oh man, I don't think I could become a water elemental. But I'll ask you this, Corey. Would it be possible to turn into a water elemental with this much snow around? Like use that water to make a elemental?
What's the requirement to change into? Is there a requirement?
There
at all?
isn't a
There isn't
requirement at
one.
all. I'm just saying for flavor.
Then yeah.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Then Callisto is going to become basically a snow elemental. I like to imagine she's just a slushy. And then if you'll give me a moment.
A purple slushy?
No, she's not purple anymore.
What size is your elemental?
It is large. So sorry, I'm pulling up the stats right now. And
You're good.
it is going to. I am going to attempt to take 2 slam attacks against the thingy.
Sure.
So give me a minute.
11 will miss. And then the 20 will hit. Natural 20.
Woo! Okay, remind me. It's been so long since I've got a nat 20. Remind me how we roll damage for that?
What dice?
Double dice.
Double damage.
Wonderful. So that would be 22
11.
damage.
Oh, okay.
Because you said double damage.
Yeah. Usually you roll the die.
Double
Oh,
die.
okay. Okay, then
Yeah.
that's different. Do you want me to re-roll? Because it would be 4d8 plus 4.
Just roll more,
Yeah.
2 more d8.
Okay.
Yeah, just 2 more d8s.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what
Alright, I
you
heard
did is like
conflicting
a
accent.
simplified advantage, which, I mean, easily we can do that if you guys want to do that later in Season 3. By the way, Season 3 coming soon. Enjoy. This is going to be fun. 250. Let's see. You said 15? 16, 17. So, okay. So, is 11 plus 4, or am I missing any damage?
It's
out of
11 plus 4.
Okay.
The normal attack would be 2d8 plus 4.
that? Okay. Just wanted to make sure I'm doing math right.
Much appreciated.
All right. Fidium has got the crystal. He's going to cry out, who has Arwen?
Caustic would raise their hand.
Oh, he doesn't like that. You're gonna see concern in his eyes, especially with you being right next to the worm. I don't think he's gonna go against what you guys want, but he might call out, maybe we should find a safer place for her. And then I guess he'll continue southward a bit. Get to about there. That's about 30 feet.
Oh, thank God.
Zereth.
Okay, so Zer cannot really see this zone of silence, nor did he recognize Castor's magical words. So he has no idea that it exists. So he's going to be visibly shouting to Caustic, empty air. And then he'll get up beside Callisto's giant watery form, and he'll throw out 3 more kicks to the newly unearthed worm.
Oh shit, my roll 20 just crashed.
Come on! Zer! God.
I've taken all your bad initiative rolls.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's fine.
Yee.
So I believe 2 of them will hit, 1 of them will crit, and the bonus action martial arts one will miss, I'm assuming, with a 12.
Yeah, the 12 will miss.
Okay. Then the damage looks like 22?
Okay. Sorry, give me a minute, guys. The whole game just crashed on me. So I'm trying to reopen everything. Okay. All right, Finn.
Alright. Feeling like got my magic back. I'm going to move. Whoops. To here. I'm gonna out of the have the mage hand back out and start casting Eldritch Blast, which I can now do 3 beams at it. So I'm gonna just roll 3 times. 1, 2,
17,
3.
12. Only one of those will hit with a 27.
Alright, that's 11 force damage, and as a bonus action, I'm going to give Caustic a Bardic Inspiration and say, don't let anything happen to Arwen and wail on this thing. And you have been inspired.
Inspired.
Inspire. And that's my
Castor.
turn.
Castor, calling from his own inner strength, eyes will begin to glow, and his wings will come out as he uses his radiant soul. And he will fly 5 feet closer and 25 feet up. Well, let me actually make sure. 10 feet closer and 20 up. And he'll call out, I'm going to help you as much as I can. And you'll see him start to do some somatic gestures, and behind the creature will form a spectral sword with a feathered hilt. It'll take a swing at him, and it will miss.
Okay, give me 1 second.
No, Listo starts clapping. Even though he missed, because that's still cool.
Snow Listo.
Snow Listo.
Yeah, I only rolled a 2, guys.
Callisto.
Fuck, it's up to roll 20.
Oh god. Snow.
All right.
I'm holding on to that.
Are you able to move that sword? I just want to make sure I was able to set it for you as a token.
I don't see it.
It's the tiny little green thing right above Callisto.
Oh yeah, I can move it.
Cool. All right, so you have control of that now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Caustic.
All right, Caustic, taking the inspiration, will just continue to wail on this thing, stabbing at it twice, having not heard what Zer was yelling. So, let's see. 23 to hit for
That'll hit.
10 piercing and 3 cold. And then a 26 for 7 piercing and 3 cold.
That'll hit.
I'm probably going to regret doing this. I'm going to cast Compelled Duel on it. I need it to make me a Wisdom saving throw, please. Okay, it has to attack. Well, it doesn't. It has disadvantage on all attack rolls made against any target that is not me. Same with me. We are 1v1ing, bro. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I stand on this stump when I do that? Like, and just kind of start, like, menacing it from, like, 5 feet up?
Yeah.
Alright. Goodbye, y'all.
All right, we're gonna tunnel. Come up over here. We're gonna bite. 30 to hit.
30 will... Yeah.
24 piercing. If the target is larger or smaller, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw or be swallowed by the worm. A swallowed creature is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the worm. And it will take an additional acid damage at the start of each of the worm's turns.
Alright, dexterity save. This
Yes,
is
please.
one of the few I'm not proficient in, so GG. GG.
That's 4. You were unfortunately swallowed. Let me make sure I read that properly.
I couldn't roll for a save for that.
The start of each of the worm's turn, if the worm takes 30 damage or more, it can make a constitution roll. If it fails, it regurgitates you, which you will fall prone within 10 feet of the worm. So if it dies, you can also escape using 20 foot of movement.
And let me roll for concentration check for Compelled Duel. So 23 will beat the DC of 12.
Okay.
So it will have disadvantage on all its other attacks.
It's fine.
But it worked.
So where was it? It was here. So that's 25 to move up here, which is not nearly half of its movement. So we're going to use... Oh, that's not... Ignore that. Shift. Oh, you're inside this thing. So it gets disadvantage on this one. So it'll have a -3 to its tail strike at caustic, not caustic. Jesus. Words. Zer. Yeah. So a 27 minus 3 is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
That'll do 26 piercing and 39 poison. Well, hold on. I think you need to make a Constitution save. Because you could end up taking half of that poison.
Well, here's the thing. Last level, I gained immunity to poison. So, what's
26
actually going to
piercing?
happen? It's gonna surge through my veins, which are gonna glow a bright white. So you'll be able to see all my big veins in my neck and my arms, and then it'll just fade. And then I'll be bleeding badly.
That'll end its turn. Callisto.
Hello. So Callisto is. Thank you, Chris.
You like Callisto, but not Callisto.
I like
Callisto.
Well, I'm a snow monster at the moment, so I don't have a lot of choices in pun. Moving on. So Callisto seeing oh god, I was about to say something I was gonna regret. Let's know, seeing Caustic be swallowed, is going to try and like put one of her snowy hands into the thing's mouth and get them back. Can we treat that as a snow attack or as a slam attack, or like how do we want to do that?
So this thing is a gargantuan, right?
Yeah.
It's not like some sort of boar that you can pry open the mouth and reach in. He's probably in this thing's gullet, 30 or 40 feet down the neck. So
shit,
it's not
okay.
like something that you can just kind of like reach in and yank. They've set up a system though. So like if you can deal more than a certain amount of damage, it creates this effect where it has to roll a con save in order to regurgitate. So they've already built it in so that you can attempt to get him out.
No,
Thing
totally.
is you're gonna have to meet the requirement.
Yeah, but Callisto wouldn't know about how getting a purple worm to regurgitate would work. However, to that point, she's gonna see them go down, and not being able to actually reach them, she's gonna kick it in the stomach, and we're gonna treat that as a slam attack, I think. Or two. Yeah. Okay, one second.
16 will miss. Another 16 will miss.
Well, fuck. Okay. She, like, goes for a sucker punch, misses entirely, the snow just bounces off. Goes for another, same deal. Just pops up, and... If you guys know, like, the snow monster, Marshmallow from Frozen, I'm imagining that level of... So, that will end her turn.
Makes it Fidium's turn, which... Oh god, Fidium's gonna do something stupid.
Oh, don't walk closer.
Let me... Now, earlier you had the... Did you hand it to him, or did you shove it into his backpack? Because I knew that was communicated, but I don't know what was decided.
I handed it to him.
Alright. So he's going to drop it on top of his backpack over here. He's going to leave the backpack behind as well. Let's take this off of him. And then he is going to... He's coming back. 30 feet movement. And we're going to magic missile again. So honestly, it is the best attack he really has against this thing because it never misses. That's 2. It's taking its sweet time. 4. 8 damage to the worm. Yeah. And then he'll go to start drawing his sword. Zereth.
Yes, thank you. Fidium's directly behind me. I don't see what he's doing. I'm more focused on the worm right in front of me. For Flare, I'm going to move through Callisto's space, getting really cold and wet in the process, but I'm going to flavor it as basically just like parkouring off the side of the worm, going around Callisto. And then I'll shake off the water that I got drenched in. Why did you have to... Oh, right, because it's snow. And I'll go a little bit further, because I just realized Callisto's already flanking with the sword. Oh, right on the corner. right on the corner of this gargantuan worm with teeth and spines and everything, and I'm gonna try to start stomping some of these spines and breaking them off and getting the jelly out. So I'll make 3 attacks again. My extra
We'll
attack.
just hit.
and
24
my
will hit.
bonus attack.
11 will miss.
So the last one, I stubbed my toe in the snow and almost trip into the worm's mouth, but otherwise I deal 18 damage. And that'll be my turn.
Ben.
Alright. I'm gonna hold out both my hands like up and be like, it's like you're gonna spit him out, and I will bonus action cast hex on him and make it where he has disadvantages on Constitution saves. Is it it's ability checks? Constitution. Cons,
Yes. Upon a certain amount of damage.
Yeah. Okay. And then as I cast this, like almost like space-looking chains appear. Space chains like appear around it, like not really holding it down, but kind of, you know, just for flavor, it looks like they're like wrapped in around him. And I will then cast. I will upcast Witch Bolt at level 4 at it. As I bring that hand down, a lightning bolt strikes it. Oh, I have to get closer. Sorry. I think I do. Let me check just to be sure. Nope. And right
You're
it. Right.
good.
Yep. So 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Yep. 27 lightning
No,
and
misses.
27 lightning damage.
All right.
And that'll be my and an additional 1d6 for hex. So
Nice.
That's 32 damage.
Yep.
I just have to take a quick second to say I'm digging this battle music like so much. Like
Yeah.
I'm bumping and grooving over here while being eaten alive.
It's a
So-
-3.
Yeah, so it will regurgitate him.
Oh, will it? Oh
10
man.
feet away and prone.
I told you you'd spit him out, and that's my turn.
No damage or more in a single creature from the side. The worm must succeed a DC Constitution save at the end of its turn. Oh, at the end of its turn. So it doesn't do that until the end of its turn.
Oh,
It's fine.
you
It's
will
fine.
spit him out.
I still have a plan.
But that's my
Caustic.
turn.
Castor. Castor will fly 5 feet closer and another 20 feet up, so he is now 45 feet in the air. And he will point at the creature. Actually, first, he'll use his bonus action to make the spiritual weapon swing back at the thing. Oof!
Oh,
Miss.
Doesn't matter, because Castor's got a plan. He knows his friend is inside there, and he knows this worm has to die. So you'll see him point a finger at this worm, and he'll say, "To the grave for you." And his holy symbol will glow, and there will be a little aura over this creature as its life force has been marked for termination. So the next time an ally hits it, it has vulnerability to all of the damage.
Okay.
alright. Papa, tell me how much acid damage I take. Give it to me straight.
66.
It's fine.
22 points of acid
Ooh.
damage.
Pretty high roll. Okay. I'll let Roll20 do that math for me. All right. Nice. I have 69 HP. Nice. Okay. So sorry. So Caustic, while like inside this thing's like really long esophagus, has been spending the whole time trying to worm their hands up to their chest, and so you see in between their hands just like a ball of red energy start forming, and they just detonate a fireball from like right inside the purple worm. So I need it. I don't know if it can save from a fireball detonated in its chest, but it does technically need to roll a dexterity save from a fireball detonated in its chest. I suppose I do too. Okay.
-1.
Okay, so I also fail, but then in that case, I'll do.
Use the.
I don't need to. I have a very fun thing.
Okay.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Boom! My Crown of Cinders. So I can select one creature, myself, to be healed for half the damage dealt instead of taking that damage. 32 points of fire damage, which it has vulnerability to. And then I will heal 16 points of damage.
Well,
No longer it's
you heal 32 because it's taking 64.
Oh! Nice! I'm still not at 69 regardless, so I think this is kind of a bad move. I have to take it all back. I have to stay at 69 HP.
Okay. So, Purple Worm's turn. Took some significant damage. Let's see. It just regurgitated somebody. I don't think it wants to eat food that it spit up. So, I guess let's go for Callisto. We're gonna bite for a 17.
Oh, geez. Yeah, 17 will hit.
22 piercing damage. Target fire. Can I get you to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
You absolutely can. Give me just a minute. I do not get proficiency in that. Okay, great. That's a...
You were swallowed and dranked like a Callisto slushy.
That's unfortunate.
Let's go ahead and tail sting at Caustic. 17 will miss.
17 will miss. Whew, don't have to roll that con save.
Callisto. You are restrained and prone.
Catch it, honey!
I believe I'm actually immune to being restrained. I am immune to being restrained. Currently.
Because you're water, you can just kind of like...
Does that change anything about what just happened? I just realized that fact.
I don't think so.
Okay, great. So I'm not restrained, but I'm very much definitely in its mouth, and I don't want to be.
In the belly of the whale.
In the belly of the worm, yeah. Well, whelming it is not gonna do much, I don't think. Because that's about, like, grabbing it, and I don't want to do that. I would like to just slam it from the inside. Also, do I take damage at the start of my turn?
No, start of its turn.
Start of
Start of its next turn. Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 minute to roll. There we go.
One of them didn't roll properly.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling it. There we go.
Both will hit.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's do this nat 20 properly this time. Why?
6. And...
Oh.
8.
So 34 damage total. But that's from 2 attacks.
double check its bite ability.
Sure.
From a single turn.
And
So yeah, so it needs to roll. Con.
that'll be on its turn, though.
Oh, okay. Well, it is officially bloodied, but it also has something else going on. So once this thing goes bloodied, you're going to notice that there is
Oh, it is at the end of that turn. Whoops. That's what
feeling.
you had said.
So you're going to feel the sky kind of go a little bit more darker. The color is going to fade from shit. And if you didn't feel it before, you feel it now. There is currently a presence, but as if you're being watched. It's a kind of a gut feeling. And this worm is going to get bolstered. It is going to retain energy of something. It is going to be empowered by something. A blackish smog is going to start emanating from its skin, and pouring from its mouth will be this viscous green and black smoke as its teeth become a little bit more nagged and jagged. It will become what I would like to call enraged. I'll make it Fidium's turn if Callisto is complete for her turn.
That's all I can really do, so yeah.
Okay. I think Fidium is going to run up to Caustic. Now, Caustic, where is her sword?
Her sword would be left hip, so it can be drawn with the right hand.
Okay, so he's going to grab that.
A little preoccupied to stop him. I think I'm on the ground currently, so you can have it.
I think Fidium needs to roll a con save currently. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. I need to find out. So, up until now, everybody who's grabbed her sword has felt some kind of compression, some sort of kind of weight, a pressure. He's going to grab it and seem relatively unchanged. But that will end his turn. He can't move any farther. He can't do anything else. That'll just end his turn. So, Zereth.
So I just witnessed a mighty witch bolt fly right over my shoulder from Finn. I've seen an internal explosion resulting in the regurgitation of my friend right beside me, who I'm going to flavorfully, unless you want there to be a way for me to help Caustic onto their feet, I'll just flavorfully offer my hand out. And then I believe I saw someone get drunk or drank.
Yeah.
Callisto's slushified. She's in the center of this guy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now that makes sense. So there's a bunch of stuff. So you described Fidium, everybody witnessing him take the sword and not
Seemingly,
and not. That's interesting because Zereth is the other person who has wielded this sword with very little consequence. When we first found it in the dungeon, in the labyrinth in the Grangle Jungle. So Zereth's going to note that he's gonna bite his lip as though he was gonna say something to Fidium, but Fidium looks like he wants to protect this sword to Zereth, and rather than jump into the worm's mouth. So I'm not gonna say anything. And I'm gonna turn back, focus, and wail on this worm with this time I'm going to expend a key point to go Flurry of Blows. That'll give me an extra attack with my martial arts. So it'll be attack, bonus attack, bonus attack. I believe all but one will hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 18 and so 30 damage exactly.
Okay.
And then I will turn to Fidium and I will say, Fidium, you don't want to be here. Tread lightly.
He's not going to do it in a mean way, but he's just going to look to you and say, "No shit," as if he's already turning away to go. Like he's not like planning on fighting, but he's not about ready to let Arwen get swallowed again. I think it's the determination you're going to feel.
So he and I are on the same page. So
yeah.
I'm going to I'm going to I used my bonus action. That's okay, I'm good.
Ben?
Okay. What to do? I guess keep striking it. So I'm going to cast at 3rd level Shatter.
Dust Buddy, don't you have your Witch Bolt still on him?
Yeah, but the unfortunate part is it would only do 1d12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
I didn't know it worked that way. Thank you.
I didn't
ahead.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
So that's a 15.
Still has the -3 from Hex.
12.
Yep. So it fails, so it takes 13 thunder damage, and I will give Castor an extra d6 of Hex. So it takes 18 damage, and I will give Castor a inspiration and say, if you're gonna actually hit it this time, please do.
Castor will nod, looking.
And that'll be my turn.
Castor will fly 5 feet over, 25 feet down. So now he's 20 feet in the air. And he will swing his spiritual weapon.
Hit?
15 force damage. And then again, gripping onto his holy symbol, he'll point at the creature and say, "Caustic, do it again." Oh wait, not that one. This one. And now he is out of channel divinities.
This thing is looking ugly, guys.
Castor?
Alright. Caustical Castic. There you go. We got a ship name, baby.
Yeah.
Caustical
Bite
basically
me.
shoot the fireball like straight up, trying to like hit in its like open maw. And in response to Zereth saying this thing's looking kind of ugly, just say, hopefully it'll look better cooked. And I need it to roll a dexterity save. I'm trying to shoot like, I assume it's somewhat in the air, like
16.
it's tall in the air. It's only 6 feet up.
Well, no, it's way fucking taller than that.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's like a
gargantuan monstrosity.
Yeah, like a size of a building worm coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna aim upper story and like launch a fireball there. So I need it to make a dexterity save. 16 will, I think. Yep, that'll actually beat it. So it will take half of. Well, nope, full damage.
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
Huh?
the low roll, so 20 damage. Even. also go kind of grimace and just ready their spear again. But that's their turn.
All right. So it is the start of this thing's turn, which means we need to roll 66. And at the end of its turn, it will regurgitate you. You will take 16 points of acid damage, Callisto.
Copy.
Let's see. The only
Do
person I
do water
think-
elementals have a resistance or immunity to
I
acid?
do, yes. I take half damage from acid damage, so I'll take 8.
Let's see. It looks like it's gonna burrow over here.
You don't want to do that.
For Finn. You have been peppering this thing with magical shit after magical shit. It wants to get away from the fire, and honestly, you're the farthest person from the group, making you the straggler. So it is going to target you. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
15 piercing. Don't worry, because you can't get swallowed. He's already got somebody right now. And then tail sting, a 26 to hit.
Ooh. And roll a Constitution.
Yes, please. That's a fail. So that's 46 plus 16 damage. That is 62. My math is right. 46.
62.
84
Let me get the kill.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah. And then it will cast and throw you up 10 feet away and prone.
I imagine
What's
it's
that?
just a puddle of slush. That slowly she reconstitutes herself. And if you could see a slush monster vomit, you would. But I don't think they can do that. So yeah. I'm just gonna go back in for another couple slams. Because I don't know how else I can really help in this situation outside of be a tank.
$14 will miss. 19 will just barely hit.
Lovely.
Are you moving up?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm focusing on typing. But yes, I am moving up.
Oh. I'm gonna type something.
Okay. So that's 13 bludgeoning damage as I just, like... I like to imagine that her hand, or her fist, like, goes straight into the jaw and just uppercuts.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Fidium. Because if he runs towards his pack, he's running towards the creature at this point. What can he do? He doesn't have any healing spells, so he can't do anything for Bard. Yeah, I think he's just gonna kind of chuck it this way. Well, not chuck anything, but like run in that general direction, kind of like southeast, southwest. No, southwest. I think he's gonna end his turn because he doesn't really have anything.
Quick question before we go into the next turn.
What's up?
Is Zereth looking at Castor at all?
I am, yeah. I've been looking at you more so since Callisto was out of the way.
All right, so Castor will scream to you, "I'm going to help you. Wait for me."
I was going to get Finn.
I've got
Bring
him.
him back.
I'm going to help you.
Okay, I'll hold my action. I guess I have to specify what I'm holding it for. I can't hold a bonus action. So if the worm tunnels back up within reach, I will strike it.
Okay. Finn, can I get a death saving throw?
You certainly can.
That is a 2. Castor.
He's-
Castor will fly. Let's see. I'm 20 feet up. I'll fly 20 feet. I'll fly 15 feet down, and I will reach over and I will touch Zereth's hand, and I'll cast Holy Weapon on him, which will get rid of my fear of silence, which I can't seem to delete right now. And as he touches your hand, Zereth, you'll notice it glow with a radiant energy. And then he'll speak to Finn. He'll say, "You're not out of this fight yet." And bonus action, Healing Word at level 3, which will give you maximum. So, what is it? 3 is 3d4, so 12 plus 5, 17. It was almost maximum anyway. So yeah, 17 hit points, Finn.
All right. Oops, wrong thing.
And then I will fly another 10 feet upwards. Corey, did you get the message that I put in chat, by the way? It took an extra 11 damage on my last turn because when I hit it with an attacker spell, when my wings are out, it deals radiant damage equal to my level.
Okay, please try to keep track of that on your
Yeah,
turn.
I know.
I can't keep going back.
Yeah, that was my bad. I don't usually use my wings in combat.
Caustic?
All right. I don't think I have too much to do other than kind of run over here, kind of planting myself in the shield, kind of blocking the worm from Finn a little bit, and I'm just gonna stab at it twice again.
Okay.
Gotta save my my last spell slot for an emergency. I assume a 14 will miss.
14 will miss.
What about a 24?
24 will hit.
All right, so 7 piercing, 3 cold.
Okay. All right. So, let's see. We've just downed one person. We threw somebody else up. Oh, I know what I gotta roll. What's its wisdom? It's a +4. Okay, so the first thing everybody's going to hear is a very familiar face kind of echoing throughout the area. And the voice is going to, as if it seems to be speaking to the worm, which is going to say, "Get the blade." However, the worm rolled a high enough wisdom, it is going to fucking ignore that. So where do we want to go? Let's move here. And then
I'm gonna take my reaction if that's okay, because that's quick and easy.
19 will hit, 13 bludgeoning.
Plus an additional 2d8 from that holy weapon that casters spout on me.
Okay.
That'll be an additional 7.
All right. I think we're gonna bite at caustic, sting at. I think we're gonna sting at Let's roll a 1d3.
Can it hit me though? Because I'm 30 feet in the air.
Yes, it is way strong, like way taller than 30 feet. Plus, it has reach.
I just wasn't sure what its reach was.
Yeah. So let's do a 2. So that's Finn. All right. Perfect worm bite at Caustic,
Go
which
ahead.
is a 29 to hit, 21 piercing. Can I get a dex save?
Yes, I don't think I will succeed this, but maybe I will roll an 18, a 19, or a 20. As one of my friends says, simply don't miss. That was supposed to be a 3, was the first one, so sadly, doesn't work for me.
Gulp. All right. And then we are going to tail sting. That's a natural 1. Even with advantage, it's only a 15 to hit. But
That hits.
oh shit. Okay. Go ahead and give me a con save because I don't think you automatically fail con saves if you're unconscious, do you?
He's not unconscious.
Oh, that's right. He's got health. Yay! Oh, that's not enough.
But yeah, I'm back down again.
Yeah. But you're not dead.
No,
You're not dead.
I'm not.
Let's see. It moved from here to there. That was 35 feet. Let's move another 20. Burrow. That'll end its turn.
Okay.
Oh, it's the top of the round. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
So you'll hear that voice again from earlier, a little pissed at this creature. It's going to use an ability. It is going to target the purple worm, and it is going to attempt to basically attack it from a distance. I think we all know who this is. But it gets a wisdom save, so let's see if it saves against this. It does not with a 6. So you will see that you will literally see the purple worm fly 100 feet into the air, as if gravity for it has completely shifted.
With caustic in him.
Yeah, with caustic inside of him. Share it without a strike, and then it will basically fall due to gravity. So how much is 100 foot of fall damage?
10d6.
All right, so we need to roll 10d6. $36.
Ooh, that's a lot of 6s.
This thing is still up. It's not dead, but it is. Whatever empowered it is clearly pissed at it. So there is a possibility it's probably not going to help this thing much anymore.
What do I need to do for that? If I was inside of it, do I take any of that?
I mean, it doesn't stipulate fall damage. I mean,
I have the cushioning of all of the meat and.
I would roll half. Is what I would roll.
Yeah, let's do half of that.
Okay, so 18. All right, I'm fine.
Jeez. All right. Callisto is going to attempt a whelm. It's probably not gonna work, but she's gonna give it a shot. Actually, no, she's not, because that would be very dumb, and I'm looking at it, and nope, we're just gonna go smack the thing. So she's gonna move over there and go smack the thing. So 1 second, I must roll again.
You'll hit. 12 will miss.
Mm.
18 will miss. Or, sorry, that's damage. Jesus.
Yeah, that's damage, sorry. 18 damage
You're good.
from being smacked in the face.
Okay.
And she will turn to the other two who are next to the worm and lift one of her snowy fists in a kind of "what are we doing" motion. But she's made of snow, so she can't actually say that, so she's just like, what, are we leaving? Are we going? But it's just snow motions. She's moving in snow motion.
Fidium.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think Fidium is heading back to the backpack. I'll end his turn, Zereth.
Okay. I think I want to capitalize on this holy weapon spell that has enchanted my greaves. And I'm going to attempt to get my friend out, if I understand how this works. And I'm going to use a key point to Flurry of Blows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, total damage, all 4 hit. My shins are getting sore here. 13, 20,
32.
32.
Plus
Plus
88.
88. It's gonna only let me roll 4 at a time, so I'll do this twice.
41.
41.
73.
You shit.
Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me?
Sad thing is, that's kind of a low roll for like this level of damage. Like a barbarian or a paladin could like nuke something in 1 turn for about that much too.
Yeah, you bet.
Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. Anything else?
Is this worm looking pretty bad?
Decently. I mean, it's definitely bloodied.
Okay, usually it uses a bonus action to show somebody else's my vision who I'm connected to, Fidium. Remember when we did the half of, like, one eye was one person and the other eye was the other person? Can I, for flavor, just let him see a glimpse of how bad this worm is looking and shout at the same time, "It's fighting a losing fight, Fidium." And that'll be it.
Lynn?
Alright, let's see this death save.
That's a 5.
Sounds about right. That's my turn.
Castor.
Let's see. Let me see. Where is that spell at? You're gonna see Castor flying in the air. He'll fly up another 25 feet. How high do I need to be out of the worm's reach? Like, would I guesstimate?
So, I honestly don't know, but I also don't know how much vertical flight the PHB actually explains. And so, like, you're now starting to
difficult.
fight in 3D.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
It doesn't state its size, but this thing is definitely larger than like a building. So you're talking it's at least 35, 40 feet tall with reach. So like its reach is about 45 feet up, maybe. It's also a large worm, so it can also extend out of the ground. So like you're talking relative terms here.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just... So before flying up, I'm going to grasp my holy symbol and mutter a prayer, and this light will come from me, centered on a point. Actually, no, a light will show up on a point about here. And I will cast Mass Cure Wounds at level 5, which will do 16 healing for everybody in that range. However, for Finn, it will be 24 plus 5, 29 hit points.
Thank you.
And then as a bonus action, my feathered sword will rush into the fray and swing itself at the mighty purple worm. And I will use a bardic inspiration that I still have. What is it?
A D8.
Bam. Oh.
14 miss.
Is it the one where I get to roll it twice, or is it different when I do it for an attack?
It's different for an attack.
Okay. Well, I tried, and then I'll fly up 25 feet more, so I'm at 50 feet in the air now.
Caustic?
Can I interrupt you, Caustic? I'm going to use a reaction so I didn't interrupt Castor's turn in the middle of it. I spent a key point to use Arya's Twine, which gives Fidium temporary HP equal to the HP I got from Castor. So he'll gain 16 temporary HP.
But this seems like the perfect opportunity to use that last spell slot that Caustic was saving for an emergency, to just do the ever classic fireball from inside. So a dex save from this thing. Okay. Only 25 points of fire damage this time from me.
It's still up, but not by much.
Oh, and
Anything
then
else you'd like to
how much acid damage am I taking? I also need to know that.
That'll be on the start of its turn. Let me make sure I'm.
Oh, I thought that was
upkeeping
on
the
my
turn
turn.
order. No, start of its turn. It doesn't also regurgitate anything until the end of its turn, so it's.
Oh, okay. I thought
it's a weird
it was
mechanic.
acid damage on player's turn, spit up on worm's turn. Okay, well I'll.
No.
Okay.
That is 20 points of acid, though.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Now I have to do.
Still needs to make a con save, which is a 25, which beats the DC. It will not regurgitate. What am I gonna do? Let's. I'm gonna go after Zereth. That is a 25 to hit Zereth.
Yeah, I'll hit. So let me take that
22
here.
piercing. And we're going to
And
use the
then-
stinger attack against you as well, which is a crit.
Oh,
I'm going to use my reaction.
No, it's not worth it. Don't.
Yes, it is.
No, I don't take the poison.
Yeah,
Only
it's still
taking
it's
Okay.
it's worth
Do
it,
what you do what you want.
and it's what Castor would do.
Okay, thank you.
He'll wave his hand out, and a magical energy will flow over Zereth, blunting the blow.
I'll just take the biggest of those two amounts. Which is another
First one rolled would be a 22.
Yeah. Okay. And I don't need to save because he's already consumed somebody, is that correct?
Yeah, no, he's still
Okay.
got caustic inside. Callisto.
Callisto is gonna see that happen. And she is tired of this fight. She is tired of being ignored by the worm. And she is just gonna try and end it as quickly as slushily possible.
Nice.
So, one moment.
Caustic's giving it heartburn. Callisto's giving it brain freeze.
I apologize, that should have been a +7, so it would be an 18, but I think that still misses.
18 will miss, yes.
And she is just going to scream into the air, but it's just a growl of pure frustration.
Zer will join you. Zer is not happy for other reasons. Looks very serious.
I think Fidium's just going to grab his backpack. Like, Fidium looks fucking pissed. Because, like, he's done nothing besides run this entire fucking fight. And he's not enjoying this at all. Zereth.
Okay, I'm actually gonna forego my bonus action and legitimately use it to let Fidium see through my eyes. And I'm gonna start with shouting, "Your training with me starts now," and then I'll give the worm a few punches. So from his perspective, he will see my POV punching this worm. So that is 20 damage plus 48. It's 37.
You said 20,
damage.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So this thing will take this final blow. It will come crashing to the ground. Let's get us some pensive music going. Fidium's going to grab his backpack. He's looking miffed, I'd say for sure.
Zer would like to oh, that I'm on a ruler somehow. Maybe I haven't moved for a while. Zer is gonna stroll. I'm not gonna bother moving my token on the map, but he's gonna stomp through the snow, and he's gonna look at Fidium, and he's gonna be like, look very angry, but he's gonna be like, Fidium, I'm not angry. I'm not angry at you. He kind of composes himself. And with he almost goes out to hold out a hand, but then he just withdraws and he crosses his arms and he looks at Fidium dead in the eyes and he says, "Do you still wish to hold the sword?"
Yeah, he's gonna have that planted on his hip. Look, you guys told me to run, and then at near the end of it, you started taking over my sight, which I'd never done before, which was really tripping me up. Please, next time, don't do that. If you want to train me, that's fine. Train me a normal way and not in the middle of a battle.
Fidium, you did great. I think you did a great thing and a brave thing. Getting that sword from Caustic. No buts. I just want you to know that we will continue to train on your terms. And I want you to know that we are all feeling the same terror and anger that you are.
So, oh God, he is a mix of emotions right now. I think because he realizes that the anger is mistargeted, right? It was a tense situation. he's starting to realize like he's not just pissed at you. He's pissed at everyone. He's pissed at the situation. He's pissed at the dead creature. He's pissed at pretty much fucking everything. So he is literally just gonna. And I know this isn't a healthy interaction at all. He's gonna walk over to the tree and he is going to fist punch this fucking thing
Does it look
as
like
hard as he can. I mean, I could roll it, but I don't like it's a. Well, he's got a +4. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be hard to miss, but it's 13 to hit, which will hit, and then deals. Was it a 1d4 plus your strength mod?
If you're untrained, it's just 1 plus strength.
Solid. Well, yeah. So then a solid 5 because he rolled into crit. So he'll take a huge chunk of like bark off the tree, scrape up his hand pretty bad.
So will kind of give a look without him seeing, but he'll kind of give a look that everybody else might see, like, not bad.
And it's like, so he, after that, he's just gonna like scream, just barbaric fucking anger scream, and then kind of tilt his head up against the tree and just kind of pant and kind of decompress a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Finn, we need to account for everything. The crystal, I'm pretty sure we've got that in the bag. The sword. We need to start getting ready to head to the Grankle Jungle.
Finn has just been laying on the ground looking up at the sky since he woke up. We might want to take a rest before we do that.
Not here. Not
Right.
here.
Callisto will transform back into herself. Say,
So,
it's not safe here. I
How
don't think.
where are you supposed to go and how?
I can get us back to Tansum.
Without the crystal?
That's the problem, isn't it? I could get us straight to the jungle if we wanted to, but without magic.
Give me a second to contact Dagon, see if there's a way I can, what I need to do with this thing, if there's a way to dampen the effects or not. And he'll sit up cross-legged and kind of just basically start praying to Dagon and say, what am I supposed to do with this now?
Getting what you have is very interesting. It is not complete, I should say. It is needing something from a few things. But you have all of these within your possession already. At this point, I can't tell you what those are, where to find them, or how to summon them. The more I tell you, the more I can change events. And you guys are on a good path right now. I know it might not seem it, but you're so close. I think
Sorry.
the best way to help you, I think Fidium needs to concentrate on the crystal for a short bit, which could change the effects of it, which could in turn help everyone. But it might also reveal a bit of information that I can't quite reveal myself. If that's helpful.
I guess. Fidium.
Still seething. You got puffs of smuffs. You have puffs of like kind of white cloud, just kind of like a bull in anger. But he'll look to you, not generally like turning his anger, just like he is in a mental state right now.
God. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get up kind of shakily and walk over to him.
This time, while you've been doing that, Castor has been healing you. So, hoping everybody can feel a little bit better.
Fidium, I know like this is not gonna be helpful at all. You're upset. Hell, we're all upset. Right now, it's not the time to let that cloud like take over. You could be as mad as you want to be after this. Hell, if it makes you feel better, you could punch me in the face. But I need you to relax right now and listen to me.
Hello?
Yeah, is he gonna say anything, or is he just staring at?
No, he is like he's listening. Sorry. So verbally, like he's showing that he's paying attention, but
Okay.
he's not like he's not saying anything because he knows at this point he's kind of in a state where he doesn't want to regret saying anything.
We need you right now. Your connection to us, to Arwen, to all of this, may be able to help. I need you to grab the crystal and focus on it. But I feel like not the way you are now. Like, don't focus angrily. Focus
Okay.
like your love for Arwen. Focus on that.
He's just gonna look like it's a mixture of anger and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because I don't think even he's kind of come to terms with any kind of feelings that he might have for her yet. They've been buddy up until now, but I don't think he's righted it in his mind yet. So here's what we're gonna do. Give me a persuasion.
Okay.
And then he will roll. He'll roll a wisdom. If your persuasion is good, he'll get advantage on it. And then he'll roll a wisdom to try to calm himself down and attempt to do what you've asked him to do. 20 persuasion. Fuck yeah. Is that a fucking plus 13?
Expertise
Holy
in performance and persuasion. Being a bard.
Hell yeah. All right, so he's going to do this with advantage. All right, let's wisdom with advantage is a 14. So there is still tiny bit of anger, but you're not going to get rid of all of it, right? But it's not the thing he's focused on. But it's going to spark thought in him, and he's going to look at the crystal and, like you said, just kind of concentrate. He has no clue what he's doing. But you're going to notice that it's the crystal reacting to something kind of from both of you, actually. It is going to take in energy but from you and from him. It is a blue/green envious kind of situation as far as color, like green envy color green. And the crystal will go from like a dull to retaining a certain thing. And the ability of magic annulment around it will kind of change It's not going to reflect any magic anymore, but what it will do is anybody around it will have this anxious yet determined energy. It'll give you +5 to persuasion rolls and a +3 to any wisdom saves if you're within the area of effect of this crystal.
I knew you could do it. We'll keep working on it. I feel like there's more to it. And it may not just, I think maybe something we all need to do. But I'll turn to the rest of the people and it's like, all right, we got the whole anti-magic thing worked out. We're good.
All right. So,
To the jungle.
yeah, I guess so. Are we ready for that? I know
Are
I'm
you
not.
ready?
Anything I need to know?
Am I ready to look my mother in the eye looking like a half-elf? Fuck no, but it's fine. I don't know what I could tell you that would prepare you. I don't even know what I'm walking into.
I'll be good.
You had better fucking be.
Does anybody require any healing before we go? I have a little bit left in me.
It'll be okay.
I'll be alright after a night's rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something new then. And Callisto will walk over to the nearest tree. And I think she will focus as she casts teleportation via plants. Which I'll post in just a second. She will focus on a tree that she's seen a couple of times that was split down the middle by the lightning strike when her home caught fire. And she will cast transport via plants. And try to get them back.
Zereth's just going to plant a hand on her shoulder. We're all right behind you.
Thanks.
Castor will hold out his hand for her to hold,
She'll take it.
and he'll lead the way through.
Yeah.
So you'll cast a spell.
There it is.
And as you guys make your way through the portal, you guys will... How do I explain it?
That's gotta feel
So-
weird.
Oh, God, yeah. Like, so I want you to think of, like, if you've ever watched the Harry Potter movies, the first challenge in getting to the Sorcerer's Stone was a bunch of like, vines and mixins and just things squirming around. That's basically what you feel as you go through this portal. Like, you're pushing through a lot of vines and foliage, and it's all kind of living. And by the time you push through the other side, you'll come out of this tree. And off in the distance, you will see... How close is this to your village, Callisto?
So in my mind, this tree was the same tree she saw Arcade die in front of. So it is very close. It's like I think we've seen it in the game.
Is
it's
it
like right at the edge of
in
the
town or-
village.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah. So you will kind of come through this village, and there's a mix of feelings, right? Because the first thing you're going to notice is that this place isn't dead anymore. There has been some regrowth. I mean, it's not perfect, and it's not a lot. It's just a few trees here and there that have kind of sprouted. Grass is somewhat growing in places again. Maybe the budding of some flowers, but nothing, nothing large. It's going to take some time, especially in the jungle. This place is hot and warm, but even during the winter, this place is. If we're talking Celsius, it's probably 25 degrees. If we're talking Fahrenheit, it's still like a warm 75, close to 78 degrees in here. So the town is somewhat rebuilt, but if you remember anything from this place, from when you lived in it a while ago, there are people here, but nowhere near the same amount. Almost as if not everyone came back.
Okay.
The population has, I'd say, if you had to guess, dwindled to about 3/4 of the original population.
Got it. Okay. Callisto is immediately going back to the hut that she grew up in.
Just
Just
following
beelining.
right along.
She probably it does probably look weird because I don't know if any of these people, those who she sees, who are still alive, have ever seen anyone looking like anyone in the party.
Oh shit! I gotta do that. Hold on. My bad. So I don't think anybody's gonna recognize her. No, definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
You're gonna notice a couple people that you knew, but like probably not closely.
Okay.
Just people that you've known in passing. I wouldn't say they're like close family. Like the town is close, but not like it's not somebody you'd have interacted with every day.
Sure.
And going back into your hut, it is somewhat cleaner. But there are 3 memorials set up inside. One to your mother, one to your father, and one to your sister. Nobody's
So
home.
What?
Nobody's home.
Seeing that, Callisto will walk in, realize what those are, and fall to her knees. Just start crying.
Castor will put a hand on her shoulder.
I don't know why I got my hopes.
We don't know everything yet.
No, we don't. You're right. You're right. Okay. And she will take her mother's staff that she's been carrying this entire adventure, use it to climb her back to her feet. Go find out if RK is still alive.
Castor will nod. And since he was able to, in the last town, find one, he will use his last 3rd level spell to cast Sending. And he'll think of RK, and he'll send him a message that says, "We're in the village. Where are you?" 7 words. Short, simple, to the point.
So you'll feel as though it's been sent out. But that's it.
I feel it's been received.
No. However, are we currently leaving the building, or are we still in the building?
About to be leaving the building. Like I'm walking towards the entrance.
Okay. So you'll kind of just about 2 feet from the entrance, you'll hear, because people are talking, of course, and this is all in Infernal, your hometown language, of course, and you haven't lost that just because you changed races. You still have that information. You're going to hear a little ways away from the house, just in a common conversation, somebody can speak. They're going to refer to a person. God, I hope I don't butcher this name. Rieka, I think.
Bingo. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So, and then you'll hear a very familiar voice, kind of explaining where they can put some wood, and set some of the other reserves that they've been collecting since coming back. And she's just kind of she's like always been reserved. And she's just kind of taken charge a bit, and she's dealing with a lot of people, not just that person, but she's also dealing with the rebuilding of roofs, making sure that you guys have food, resources to build homes. So she sounds like she's somewhere in town, at least.
Callisto is going to continue to cry, but kind of wipe the tears away from her face and say, "That's my sister. Come on. And she's
definitely the prettier one.
Not sure how to parse that, but okay. And she is going to start making a beeline for wherever that voice is coming from. And as soon as she finds Rieka, does she find Rieka?
Do you have any art for her?
I do.
That I can base off.
Yeah, there's art in the Google Drive, but give me just 1 second to get it.
Oh yeah, there it is. All right, sorry.
You're all good.
That is so. This is early phys. That's your mother. That's your dad. That's Rieka. So she's going to be purple skinned, just like you. She's going to be out of her normal kind of short brown skirt and black shirt, and instead she's kind of wearing the sage outfit that your mother used to wear. She's not gotten rid of the decorations to her horns. She's definitely not adorning any flowers, though. Just some simple feathers and beads and stuff like that. She's not really,
Not engaged, never wanted to be.
Yeah, so you're gonna hug her, right? And
I'm gonna tackle her into the ground.
she's gonna become concerned. One, because she has no fucking clue who you is. And so a bunch of humans, tiefling community. She is gonna attempt to throw you off. Does she need to roll anything for that?
Callie will let her throw her. Surprised that she
And
can,
then-
frankly.
Well, she doesn't look as weak as she used to anymore.
I love it.
And she's gonna draw a dagger, and just state, who are you and why are you here?
Whoa. Re, it's me. I know I don't look like me. It's me.
I don't know.
I promise. Has my voice changed that much, sister?
She'll roll an intelligence roll. That's a 7. I am not sister to a human, nor an elf, nor a goblin, nor an ogre.
Well, guess what? You're a sister to a half-elf now. My name is Callisto. I am your sister, last I checked. I would appreciate you putting the dagger down. Gods.
She'll pull the dagger away and just she'll kind of be like gobsmacked, like, how the fuck did you become any race other than people. Not like hatred. So there's not like hatred in her eyes, just like, what the fuck is going on with the world right now?
Yeah.
There's people attacking the villages and people turning races and people coming back from the dead and yeah.
And Callie is still holding their mother's staff. She's dropped it a little bit. She's like picking it back up. She says, "Look, it's a long story. It's a very long story, but I'm so fucking glad you're alive. What happened? When did you guys get back? How did you guys get back?"
She'll explain that truthfully she doesn't know all of it. She knows that they came back probably time-wise around the time that you guys felt that disturbance,
Like a couple days.
and have been kind of rebuilding ever since. And the place it doesn't look horrible, but there's still a lot to do. I'm not sure how this happened. I don't know who brought us back or why, because by the time we got here, they weren't here. No one knows. But with Dad's help, we were able to get some of the buildings kind of reforged and bring a little bit back into rebuilding the town. And the only issue is that Mom didn't come back. A few people from town, as you can see, did not accept the resurrection because you can't force it. I know a lot of us came back. There's some of us who didn't agree with it, our mother included.
I see. But Dad is okay?
Yeah, he's over by the stables taking care of the wolves.
Okay, I'll go hug him in a minute. First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry for taking what is, well, it was Mom's, but it's rightfully yours now, I guess. And Callisto will take the staff of the sage, and she will hand it over to Rieka.
She'll kind of push it back. It's okay. I don't need it. One. Another one is being made for the rebirth of the village. So that one is no longer needed. I mean, it's still sentimental, so of course it'll need to stay with family, but it is being replaced in a way, while also still being honored. It's weird.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. I'll hold on to it for the moment. At some point we do need to talk about the fact that I might be walking into a death trap, but we'll get to that. Later. You're fine. I'm gonna go hug Dad. I'll be back. One more thing. And she will take off the necklace that she's worn this adventure and hand it over and put it like over her horns and say, "You are not taking, no, keep it. That is yours. I took it off of you. You keep that, damn it, okay? That's yours."
Yeah, she's just gonna say, like, I've been looking for that, so, kind of also a little fuck you, but, like,
Yeah,
kind of like,
too.
not like a mean fuck you, but it's like, stop taking things from my closet kind of situation,
You were
Sisterly.
dead, bitch!
She'll just give you a smile.
You keep that. Keep that. If you want, you can, by the way, I'm engaged, but better this time. Shit, I am being so rude. Hi guys, this is my sister.
Go see Dad, and then we'll have a big sit-down meal tonight with the whole village and
Okay.
discuss everything. So just go do what you can for now, and then tonight we'll celebrate because we're having a huge blowout for the return and getting food together, and it's going to be a whole ordeal. We might as well just add that to it.
Okay, but these are my friends and they're great. Don't kill them. Bye! And she will go running off to the stables to go hug her dad.
So as you're running off, you'll hear, there are humans and other creatures in our midst currently. Do not attack. Do not provoke. And she'll just kind of thum that with thaumaturgy.
Nice.
But eventually, you'll again. You're hurrying off to the stables area, and there are these. Well, first off, it's the jungle, so the stables aren't what you would expect. You guys ride on raptors. There isn't wolves. There's no like deer or like. This place is full of creatures. We saw the Tyrannosaurus Rex last time, but you guys ride on these raptors, and there are wolves, but to kind of like this weird degree. They have these skins in between their arms and legs to their main torso. Think what you get if you mix a flying squirrel and a wolf. So they're pretty fucking weird and out there. But he's probably gonna have like 6 of them in the stables that he's kind of currently throwing like steaks and like dino meat with like gigantic fucking bones. And they seem to be okay with him. He's I'd say a relatively tall man, 5'9"-ish, 5'11"-ish, somewhere in between there. Red skin and horns that kind of follow his head backward, pointed out towards the back. A long brown hair kind of pulled up into a ponytail, and I'd say some beardage, but not like bushy beard. We're talking like not really like weird, like thin, but like a trimmed goatee / chin followage. He'll kind of turn around. He's got kind of like orange eyes. He's wearing like leather armor with like a long blue kind of cloak underneath or over top. He'll just kind of look. You must be the humans, I assume.
Kinda. This is gonna be really hard to believe. And I'm realizing that more every second, and I cannot tell you how much I hate it.
Yeah, I know that voice. What's going on?
Hi, Dad.
What happened? And he's just gonna kind of like notice you don't have horns, and that's like gonna sadden him for a bit.
It's a really long story. I was a vampire for a while, and then, kinda did something that I don't regret, but found out the hard way that apparently our people are considered a curse. And when you find a crystal that can cure all of the curses, cures the purple right out of you. But I'm still me.
Some that might be considered, yes. But you've returned.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hug.
Yay!
Is not caustic, Jesus. Is Castor going to be standing close to her?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to give you a stink eye.
In Infernal, Castor will say, "Hello, sir."
What?
And Infernal, he'll say back, "It better be, sir."
Dad,
Mhm.
put your tongue away. That would be my fiance.
Even more reason.
Come on. Be nice.
I don't know this man's worth. Who's to say he's worthy of you?
Do you trust me to know my own worth, Dad?
Yes, but we all undervalue ourselves sometimes.
He is worth far more to me than gold. And you will hold your tongue.
Yeah, but so are plants, trees, flowers, creatures. And he's playing. He's being playful. Like he's not. At this point, he's just giving you more shit as he eventually removes the hug and he just grabs the bucket again. He's like tossing, and he's still naming things like he's still going off with more things that are more worth than gold.
I missed you. A lot.
You as well. Get to the cottage, clean up. Dinner's gonna be in. He's gonna look at the sun. 1:15 to freckle.
All right. I'll give him one more hug from the back. And then she will leave. If you guys want to talk to him, feel free. But Callisto will head back.
Castor looks at Callisto for guidance on what he should do.
She just shrugs. It's kind of like she'll whisper to him in common. I don't know. Be friendly.
Castor
First
will
time
nod.
I've brought someone home he didn't know.
Do they even speak common?
I would imagine.
Y'all have all been talking in a different language, so
So, I mean, as she leaves, and he's gonna point to Castor and in common speak. Why don't you stay behind for a minute?
Castor will nod. Yes, sir.
Since we're all kind of being brought in, because I was trying to be very careful that Callie got her scene, and I'm sure there's more to come. But so right now, Zereth is looking like a lost kid in a movie theater, like a few yards behind where she and her father were speaking, and because he's from his dream way back on that episode where we had that recap of Zereth's dream when he was talking to Callisto about her father, but at that time he was a pile of ash, and so he's recalling like how proud he is of Callisto for mastering all the wild shapes that her father was responsible for teaching her. And then he just starts to miss his own dad, and he's reminded of the wolf armlet that howls when you pass your hand over it. He won't do that, but he'll just touch it, and he'll remember when his father gave it to him, and how mirror like this situation is with her father and the wolves right there, and his memories of his father, and then he just decides not to say anything, and he kind of wanders off. He keeps an eye on Callisto. It's not going to be. It might be creepy after a while, Callisto. I'll let you decide. But it's going to be like whenever you look at Zereth, he's going to be like catch your eyes and like wave softly, like not like I just did on camera, but he's going to be like, I and just like checking in on you, and I know like you got lots of people checking in on you, but
Yeah, she waves back. I think she's not entirely sure how to feel about this whole thing. But yeah.
So, let's have a quick scene with Castor before we leave, and that'll end us for the night. And then we can kind of go from there. A lot of role play, a lot of things to plan, and then we're getting close to the finale, guys. He's gonna look to Castor, and he's gonna toss him a bit of meat on a bone. I think you know this goes without saying. I want you to toss that meat to those wolves.
Okay. Castor will toss the meat to the wolves.
So all of them will go after this piece almost immediately. And you're going to see him tear it a new fucking asshole. They will rip and tear until basically nothing is left. Even the bone is left in shards. He'll walk over and he'll smile, be kind. And it's in that weird calm, but like, I have a village behind me. And he'll say, you heard her, and that's you. Then he'll smile and pat your shoulder, and he'll whistle and walk off.
Castor looks more baffled than scared because the thought of hurting Callisto has never crossed his mind. So he doesn't really get it, and it's like this whole experience is new for him, so he's not used to terrifying dads. So he just seems kind of confused. And he'll sit there for a moment before he makes his way back to the rest of the party.
All right, guys, I think that is a good place to end it for the night. Hi everybody, you guys know me, I'm Corey, I'm the Diggity Dungeon Disaster DJ, here back again for saying thank you for listening to the episode, thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and click on whatever little bell there is to help kind of bring us up to other people's feeds, let them join in the adventure, and find us on probably their FY page. So, with that, I also want to put out a thank you to Sirenscape for allowing us to use their music and sound effects without the campaign. It's been great to have music and stuff just kind of in there and not have to worry about doing it post-product, as well as being able to let the players hear sound effects and cool monsters and stuff throughout combat. So if you haven't checked them out in the link below. There's also a link to every sound effect that we use. I also want to shout out a thank you to Cobalt Press for Tomes of Beasts and the Creature Codex, both of which some of the best books I've read for monsters for Monster Manual in a while, besides the Monster Manual itself. Alright, well with that guys, I think that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys for being here, and don't forget, keep your opportunities open.